Today on our 2017 Toyota RAV4, we're going to be taking a look at a really popular kayak rack. This one is the etrailer J-style kayak carrier. This is one of my favorite J-style carriers, but also it's a very popular product on our website. So don't just take my word for it, even though I mess with all of the kayak carriers on our website. Also, people like you love it. So this is going to give us a capacity of 150 pounds. So this is a little bit more of a capacity than some of the other ones on our website. Rhino-Wack has one that's extremely popular, but it only has a 99-pound capacity. I don't like to limit myself from the beginning, so going with ours, you're gonna get a lot more capacity than some of the other competition. Another thing is it has such a small footprint, small, tiny footprint. Only a couple inches of the bar is taken up by the carrier, and as you can see, we can put a whole entire roof basket up on here, and you can probably fit another one on this side. So bring two kayaks with you, put all your gear up top, put all your friends inside, and if you look down low, we still have our hitch to put some bikes. So you really can load up your whole entire vehicle to get all of your fun stuff to a fun place and have a real good time. J-style is perfect for our RAV4 just because I'm about, let's just say 5'11" on a good day with shoes. I don't really have to get a step or anything to get my kayak up and on here. And since it's a J-style, it is going to lead to a very easy mounting of the kayak and also taking it off as well. So making it really quick and easy to get loaded up or take it off so you can get on the water a little bit faster. On the front, we're gonna have some foam pads. On the bottom, we're gonna have a rubber pad, and that's going to be the only thing really making contact with our kayak. So none of this aluminum is gonna be hitting our kayak, so we don't have to worry about it getting scratched. Obviously, scratches happen whenever you're on the water, but with this, you don't have to worry about it scratching up. Also in the back, we have the same exact foam pads. They're really thick too, so they'll kind of compress down. So when you do tighten this all down, it's gonna really help it stay in place. Depending on what kind of crossbars you have, if you have factory bars, we're not gonna be able to put it on the outside of the tower because we don't have towers. But just to give you an idea, if you do have an overhang anywhere from 4 to 4.5 inches outside your tower, you're gonna be able to put it out here, and that's gonna make it easier to load. But even if you have some factory bars on the inside of these rails right here, it's still not gonna be that difficult. When it comes to the crossbars, so we have Aero Bars on here. It's gonna work with Aero Bars, square bars, round bars, elliptical bars, and factory bars. And if you wanna make sure that's gonna fit before you purchase, about 3 1/8 of an inch wide and about 1.5 inches thick is what it's gonna work with. All we have is a little bracket down here, and then we have some little twists right here to get it nice and tightened down. It's very easy and very simple, especially if we have it on the outside of our tower. All we have to do is loosen it up with the kayak off, and it'll slide right off. Unlike a lot of the other manufacturers that make kayak carriers, we give you every single thing that you need to tie down your kayak. So on our RAV4, we have a hitch on it, so if you have a hitch, you won't have to use this anchor. We give you two. We're using one in the front and one back here, but we don't need to use one back here. We just have it tied down to the hitch, the little safety chain loops, and this is gonna be the shorter of the two straps, and then we're gonna have another longer strap that's gonna have a loop to tie down for your bow or stern. And then going over to the other side, we're gonna have two straps for our kayak, and then up to the front, that's what we actually use the other anchor point. So what you wanna do is pop your hood. We're gonna open this up. And what we did on our RAV4, pretty much all you want to do is you kind of want to get it in place before we have all the straps on. We just want to put it to where it's not going to be up against anything super plasticky because we don't really want to mess with that and hurt anything and bend it. So once you get it kind of in place, you're going to go ahead and click it down, and then once you're done with that, you're just going to tighten this up. We do give you a little strap once it's nice and tight like that. I'm going to take this, and if you have to double it up, you just kind of twist it, but it's nice and tight right there. So we give you everything you need, and it's really simple and easy, and it doesn't look like a big old mess whenever you're done. A lot of the times I try to get the cam buckle in the gap so we don't have any rubbing or anything, but we thought of that, and on the metal part of our cam buckle, we give you a little cover, which is nice and thick, so that's not going to scratch or make any grooves in our kayak. I have it in the pretty standard shape right now, so this pretty much is the same angle as your fixed kayak carrier. So the overall length in this position, which is pretty standard, is about 20 inches. And then, cool thing about it, if we move this down like that, the overall height it's really going to add to the top of your crossbar is only about 4 5/8 of an inch, which isn't a whole lot. The RAV4 doesn't sit that tall, so even if you have a pretty short garage door, you can fold it down like this and it's going to fit. And in the fold down position, it's a little shorter than before, about 19.5 inches. Some of you guys have fishing kayaks and those are typically heavier. The weight capacity is going to take care of that, 150 pounds. But also for the really wide kayaks, that's why we really like the adjustments that we added. So if you really have a wide kayak, you can go ahead and just use it like this and adjust it a little bit wider to accommodate for that. So this is gonna fit a lot more kayaks than your fixed J-style carriers. This isn't really something you need to keep onto your roof rack, but you can fold it down and make it seem like it's not really there. It doesn't add a whole lot of height, but good thing about this, especially if it's on the outside of your towers, all you have to do is loosen it up a little bit, and in a matter of maybe 15 seconds, you can take this off and load it up with some of your other accessories. And the same goes for installing it. Really, at the end of the day, I really don't care how my kayak gets to the water. I just want to go kayaking. So this is going to make it nice, quick, and easy. And it's also an extremely economical option. So if you really don't want to break the bank, or you want to have a lot of fun, because at the end of the day, once you have a kayak and a carrier, you could spend all day out in the water and not spend anything. So I think this is a great thing for maybe a birthday, maybe Christmas, whatever it may be. This is going to be awesome. It's going to enable you guys to just go out and enjoy time with your family. If you do not really need the adjustable, or you just want a black powder coated finish, another economical choice is the Rhino rack. This one's black powder coated finish. It is fixed, but we are limited to about 99 pounds of capacity. And it doesn't really come with everything you need. You're gonna need some anchor tie downs for this. We do carry a lot of different carriers on our website, and we take in all the specs and all of your feedback to design these products. So all in all, I think this is gonna come with everything you need, and it's really gonna be the best choice, in my opinion, on our website. So I hope this helps. And again, this was the etrailer Kayak carrier on our 2017 Toyota RAV4.